What we know music as today is known as the universal language. We can communicate with people in different nations, different countries, based on music. As we are about to see, there are some songs that produce certain emotions, such as happiness, sadness, and just weird oddness. Here is an example of a happy song that is currently popular in today's media. Now an example of a sad song.
I took some time away for understanding what brought us here today. Oh, you'll be the end of me. I'm never happy like we were.
And an example of a song that I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird.
Never made me blink one time. Unconditional, unconditionally, I will love you unconditionally.
So look at this picture and tell me, what do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? What kind of emotions does this picture bring about? How about this picture? Does it make you happy? Sad? Does it make you wonder? What kind of emotions does this stir up? Being a psych major, this kind of stuff always fascinates me. If you saw the picture of the beach, you will probably think of something warm, safe, while the weather outside, like the storm, might you draw some different thoughts. Dark, scary, gloomy. We tend to associate different stimulus, such as music, touch, smell, taste, with something associated with that. Since we saw a beach, our mind will first go to what we think of as a beach, something warm, safe. While if we think of rain and thunderstorms, we will remember gloomy, dark, ugly outside. Our mind does this with all different stimuluses. If we eat something that tastes familiar, we most likely remember something that reminds us of what we are eating. If it's a happy memory, we might get this overwhelming feel of joy. If it's a depressing memory, not so much. Music can do the same thing. Since hearing is one of our senses, what we hear can affect how we act, what we do, and basically how happy and sad we are. The first song I played you was Really Don't Care by Demi Lovato. The song really is upbeat, but the lyrics aren't. But most likely you probably felt a little bit happy listening to that. The second song was End of Me by A Day to Remember, most likely. Even the tempo was even depressing. So you probably felt a little bit of depression listening to it. The last song is a cover of Katy Perry's Unconditionally by Everyone Dies in Utah. Most likely you probably were freaked out because it's screamo, scary. But once again, if we listen to happy music, it could affect us to be more happier. Vice versa. But that does not mean that we can listen to music and suddenly become happy if we're depressed. Music does play a small factor into how we act, what our moves are. Yet, it is not the only piece. But to me, I believe that music, as well as other things, do play a part in our mood.